Hi, it's Carrie Samuels here, your intuitive counselor and happiness coach with your November forecast. And this is going to be a big month. Of course, there's some intensity involved because we are in Scorpio season. And if you know anything about Scorpio, it always brings on the intensity. So the sun is in Scorpio for the first 3 weeks, and then Mars and Mercury are both traveling through Scorpio for much of the month. Scorpio is the sign of death, transformation, and rebirth. No big deal, right? So if you know anything about it, they have a lot of symbols for Scorpio. You may have seen the scorpion and the stinger, but another symbol for Scorpio is the phoenix, rising from the ashes, transforming. It's about that renewal. It's about life after death. It's about that regeneration. And it's ruled by Pluto, which is the lord of the underworld. And Scorpio is about everything beneath the surface, everything unseen, everything that's going on in the depths of your psyche, in the depths of your soul, in the depths of your subconscious even. So its purpose is to bring you closer to your emotions. Its purpose is really about transformation. So as you connect with these deeper emotions, the parts of you that you may even be afraid of facing, then there's a transformation when you bring these things to light. There's a healing process. So ultimately, this is a healing energy. So the themes throughout this month are going to be about waking up and bringing your awareness to what's unseen, bringing your awareness to perhaps things that you are afraid of. Of course, during Scorpio season, we have the Day of the Dead and Halloween, and even the trees are losing their leaves and showing their skeletons, right? This is about really the depths of humanity, the depths of what lies beneath. And it also connects you to your ancestral energy, your ancestral lineage. And so when you're born, you carry with you the gifts of your ancestors, and you also carry some of the trauma of your ancestors. And as you connect to these deeper parts of yourself, there's also some healing involved. So in addition to this Scorpio energy that we have, November of 2021 is a 16 universal month. And 16 is also a number about waking up to the unseen. It's a karmic number, actually. And so sometimes if you are not processing, if you're not acknowledging, if you're not paying attention to your soul, if you're not paying attention to your truth, then there can be some shocking revelations. The 16 always brings a quickening of awareness, a quickening of truth, a quickening of insight. So sometimes the 16 is related to betrayal or having your trust broken. That could be your trust broken in other people or sometimes life itself. Now, this isn't to scare you. Again, we're dealing with scary themes that aren't always scary, right? So if you look at the energy of like Halloween, for instance, you have children dressed in these ghoulish, fiendish costumes, right? But it's really fun. And when we bring this to light, it's not scary anymore. And this is part of what this month is teaching you. It's the parts of you that you buried. And Scorpio is fixed water. And if you think about water and the depths and all the life that's underneath, there's sometimes treasure under there as well. So when this 16 energy is transpiring, you get wake-up calls about your truth. And it could be a very joyful energy if you've been living your truth. You can suddenly have some amazing spiritual insights about your path forward. You can have amazing peace within you that you trust the process of life. It's only when you are ignoring or betraying your own intuition when you have these shocking revelations. Now, there's more to this story because this month on November 19th, we have a lunar eclipse in Taurus. Now, eclipses also are very high octane, and they too eclipse they too bring your awareness to anything that has been eclipsed from your consciousness. Are you seeing a theme here? Everything about this month is to bring your awareness to things that you've buried, to what's been in the shadows, to what you have been afraid of recognizing. And these eclipses are very special. Eclipses are usually, they come in pairs of eclipses, and they correlate with the nodes of the moon. Now, the nodes of the moon change signs about every 18 months. And so since March of 2020, we've had our eclipses in Gemini and Sagittarius. Does that date sound familiar to you? Do you know all the things that's changed in the world since March of 2020? So those eclipses in Gemini and Sagittarius having to do with everything, transportation, education, communication, everything in our life changed related to all of those things since those sets of eclipses. So now we have another set of eclipses. Hallelujah, right? We need a change. So this Taurus North Node, Sagittarius South Node that we're going to be experiencing and into 2023 brings another theme in our collective consciousness. So Scorpio, which is in our South Node is always related to our karma, things we're moving away from. And the North Node is related to what we're moving toward. So we have a theme in our karma and our dharma and what we're working on as a collective. So we're moving away from actually Scorpio themes, which is this collective trauma and collective drama. It's the shadow elements of Scorpio, right? Whoa, we can use a break from this. And we're moving into Taurus energy. That's what we're moving toward, which is about more peace, more connection with the earth, more valuing of beauty. Taurus is actually governing what you value. So for the next 18 months at least, we're all going to be focusing on our value systems and maybe love. That would be amazing. And the earth, and bringing more peace and stability within our hearts and within our planet. This is what we're working on as a collective, and it is about time. Now, the other thing is now Taurus, Uranus, the planet of awakenings and shocks and revelations, is in Taurus. So it's going to be connected to that. So there's a lot of energy right now about waking up to the truth of who you are and not being afraid of what's inside of you, not being afraid of these elements that are taboo, not being afraid of your emotions, and not being afraid of your talents either. So there are a lot of gifts that come with this. So I have 3 action steps to help you navigate this really high octane energy. Now, your first action step is to be incredibly honest with yourself. One of the main reasons we don't listen to our intuition is because we are afraid of what it's going to tell us. We can sometimes push things away, or, there's uncomfortable truths that you don't want to recognize. It means changing. It means that you have to change things in your life. It means that you have to accept parts about yourself or your life or other people or your loved ones that you don't want to recognize. So I highly recommend you take some time and ask yourself, what do I not want to admit to myself about my life or people in my life? What have I been pushing away? What have I been suppressing? About what has my intuition been trying to tell me that I don't want to accept? And the truth will set you free. And I always say this, if you do not do things proactively, the universe does it for you. So this might be a month where the universe does it for you, especially when we have eclipses. There's dramatic, fateful endings and beginnings. So as you let go of things, you begin things, right? And so this is a month for that. Dramatic endings and beginnings. I know we don't need more drama, but this is a 5 universal year. There's a lot of drama in the 5 year. So your second action step is to calm your nervous system. There is so much electric energy, high octane energy right now. And you need time to process or you will be so frazzled. You probably are already experiencing maybe your sleep cycles are interrupted, or you just feel anxious, or you're having trouble getting to sleep. You may need some help right now to calm down. So things that you can do, make sure you're grounded every day. You can ground your energy, right? Breathe. Whenever you feel yourself getting anxious or upset, remember to breathe slowly. You can fill your whole being with breath, and that helps calm your nervous system. Salt baths are calming for your nervous system. And meditation is calming for your nervous system. And if you find yourself just pushing, make sure you are taking time to yourself. So this brings us to our third and very important action step, which is to let go of the energy of other people. That Scorpio South Node, Taurus North Node, this eclipse in Taurus is teaching you how to let go of drama from other people. So what you can do is, if you find yourself getting involved in other people's drama, you can remind yourself to take a step back. If you find yourself getting upset about everything that's happening in the world or with your loved ones, you can remind yourself to take a step back. And at the end of the day, you can say, I let go of other people's energy. Now, I have a meditation that can help you with this. It's called Embody the Light. It's designed to help you connect with light energy so you can heal your shadow and let go of energy that doesn't belong to you. It's a super powerful meditation, and you can access that using the link below. It is absolutely free, so I highly suggest that you download that. Now, I know if you follow these steps, you can have a really transformative, powerful, and positive month. This is going to really set the stage for 2022, and I have a lot to say about that, so stay tuned. So I want to make sure you are subscribed to this channel. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button and that bell to be notified whenever I come out with more videos. I am going to be sharing with you so much about astrology, numerology, intuition, and empath empowerment. So you don't want to miss anything, so make sure you're subscribed. And if you've enjoyed this video, share it with your friends and loved ones. I know they will appreciate you for it. And I am wishing you a marvelous, fantastic, sensational November and beyond. Lots of love. Bye for now.